I have bought a Karcher K7 Premium Smart Control pressure washer, and in this video I just want to go through the process of connecting the app. Because it's smart control, it uses an app to control various functions on the pressure washer with the actual pressure washer itself. And before I start the video, I'd like to apologise for the quality of the sound. Unfortunately, I do have an issue with the microphone on my camcorder. This machine has smart control, which means you can use an app to change various settings on the machine for different tasks. Now, in order to do that, you need to go into the instructions, and you'll notice that there's a QR code on the instructions. So I'll scan the QR code. There we go. You can see that Safari's found that because this is an Apple phone. Click on that and it takes me to the app. I'll download the app. Once the app is downloaded, open the app. It says Home and Garden would like to use Bluetooth. Click on OK. Now this is an iPhone 7, it's my wife's iPhone. I tried to do this on my iPhone 6 and I couldn't get the option to select Bluetooth. It just wasn't there, so I couldn't go any further with an iPhone 6. So as you can see, it says setting up a new product at the bottom there. If you click on that, it will take you onto the next page and ask you to set up a Karcher account. Now I've already set an account up, so I'm going to click on I already have an account. It might be worthwhile registering for an account before you do this on Karcher.com. Next it brings up this screen asking you to allow notifications, so I'll do that. And then it says add device. Now if you click on add device, you've got a selection there. You've got to select pressure washers. So select pressure washers. And there at the bottom you can see it says scan the QR code. And the first thing you see when you open the box, when you've taken everything out, is this card. And just there on the card there is a QR code that has got the part number and the serial number. So I'm going to scan that. I'll click on scan the QR code. It's asking me to allow the app to access the camera, so I'll go yes, and then I'm going to scan the QR code. It says QR code successfully scanned, and it's registered my K7 Premium Smart Control. So click on next. It says your device is being registered. Next it shows you a list of things that have been registered using that barcode, and it says that you can add or remove things as you want. Well, I don't want to change anything, so we'll skip that. And then it goes on to assembly of the device. Now it will go through like a schematic of how to assemble the device. I've done another video that covers that. Click on next. So this is the assembly of the device. And then eventually, when it's gone through the assembly, it will ask you to connect your smartphone to the pressure washer. Right, so we're ready to connect the gun to the smartphone, and it says we've got to turn on the power. And then press the plus and the minus button on the gun together for 6 seconds. You can see the Bluetooth is flashing on there. Unfortunately, this first attempt failed, and I think it's because I never had the app set on the screen you can see on the phone below with the Bluetooth sign above the pressure washer. So I've left this in so that you can see what to do if you do this and make this mistake or it doesn't connect the first time. But I think when you're first doing it, please make sure that you have this screen set where it is now with the Bluetooth icon on it. So it gets quite complicated because I don't think that's worked. It's saying that if you see these two symbols on the gun, then you've got to press the minus button on the gun for 10 seconds until the Bluetooth icon on the top left starts to flash. Then tap continue. So I'm going to hit the minus button until the Bluetooth button starts to flash. Then I'll click continue on the phone. Bluetooth pairing request. So it's saying K7GB would like to pair with your phone. So I'm going to click on pair. And it says now the pressure washer is now ready for use. So that's paired. And then I'll click on next. Initial startup. So that's it connected as far as the Bluetooth and the app is concerned. It's quite a complicated process. And I really do think that they could make it more simple than that. One thing worth mentioning is that you only need to turn it on at the mains. You don't need to actually turn it on the switch that turns the motor on. That process was far more difficult and complicated than I expected it to be. Firstly, my iPhone 6, which is an old phone, but it's not that old, would not actually connect to the Bluetooth via the app. So I couldn't go any further. The option was not there for me to select it. So I tried my wife's iPhone 7 and then managed to get all the way through from start to finish. But there are several places there where you have stumbling blocks that you need to overcome. Now this video doesn't cover all of that, but hopefully it will give you an idea of what you need to do in order to get the smart app connected to the machine. And now that I've managed to do that, I'm just hoping that it's going to be plain sailing from now on. So that's this video finished. The next video is going to be actually using the machine and a demonstration of what it's like outside. So I hope you found this useful. Thank you for watching and please take care.